Welcome to KBHU Weekly Updates for the week of February 1st. I'm Shelby Reese. In international news, the Zika virus is now declared an international health emergency according to the World Health Organization. The epicenter of the virus occurred in Brazil. The virus itself is not deadly and prevents flu-like symptoms. The major panic is caused by the increase of infants born with microcephaly, which is a condition where the brain and head is abnormally small. The World Health Organization suspects that the virus will travel to the majority of the hemisphere, infected more than 4 million people in 2016. Experts say that basic measures should be taken for mosquito protection, and all women who are pregnant or wanting to become pregnant should avoid travel to Central and South America for upwards of 2 years. Peace talks began on Monday between the UN and Syria. The Syrian government called for a ceasefire in order to cooperate with the United Nations. Many casualties because of the recent bombings by Russia have sparked new conversation with the government as to how to control the nation that is falling apart. The UN sent delegates to many of the devastated areas to better understand the concern of the Syrian people. ISIS is still running rampant, but as of last week, a major supply route was cut off and progress was made. In national news, a woman in Miami turned the tables on an officer and pulled him over for speeding. Claudia Castillo was frightened by a squad car speeding past her. She thought she would follow the officer and reprimand him for his actions since his lights weren't on, indicating an emergency. She flashed her lights and honked her horn so the officer would pull over. She caught the interaction on video. The officer states he didn't know how fast he was going and apologized for his recklessness. The Miami-Dade Police Department says a full investigation is underway. Trump is blacklisted with musicians for using their music during rallies without their permission. Recently, Trump was confronted by Adele, Steven Tyler, and Neil Young for using their music. The musicians say that when their music is played at the rally, it implies their support. Neil Young is a prominent supporter of Bernie Sanders. All of the musicians denied support of Trump and requested he stop using their music or legal actions would be taken. In local news, Deadwood is as close to New Orleans as most South Dakotans will get to celebrate Mardi Gras. This weekend was their annual celebrations. KBHU-TV reporter Taylor Perez has more.
Deadwood is a quaint historic city located just 15 miles from campus. The town is known for its nightlife and casinos, but once a year tourists flock from all over to check out the annual Mardi Gras celebration. This year it was January 29th and 30th. Local businesses put together floats for one giant parade down Main Street to celebrate the occasion. The Lead Deadwood Chamber of Commerce hosts the event and participates in the elaborate parade. Chamber Events Coordinator Sarah Anderson tells us just what it takes to create these spectacles.
The Chamber promotes all of the events. We put on all of the events. And Mardi Gras is basically kicking off the year, and you know, if you're going to do a big event like that, you need to participate. So that's why we have the King and Queen float, and then this is the other chamber float.
Over 10,000 beads are tossed into the street for bystanders to collect. This parade is a great opportunity for local businesses to advertise and give back to the community. Some of the participants included the Boy Scouts of America, Saloon No. 10, and the Lions Club, plus many more. The floats were then judged, and many received prestigious awards. For KBHU-TV, I'm Taylor Perez.
Rescued an unconscious victim from a burning car on Sunday. Seth Harwood noticed smoke coming out of a vehicle parked at a gas station while driving down the road. He pulled over and saw an unconscious man in the driver's seat. He broke the window and pulled him out just as the flames engulfed the car. Luckily, no one was seriously injured, and firefighters controlled the fire within 10 minutes. The Yellow Jackets basketball team will host the Kennedy Jean Wise Foundation Hot Pink Out in honor of the Spearfish girl who passed away in 2014. The foundation raises money to support a scholarship for a Black Hills State special education student. The event will take place on February 6th starting at 4. Everyone is encouraged to wear hot pink in honor of Kennedy and participate in the many other fundraising events. Support your Black Hills State Yellow Jackets by wearing hot pink and cheering them on. 2015 saw record donations to Black Hills State University. Advancement says that 2015 nearly doubled the amount raised in the previous 2 years. The university is also excited because they had nearly 800 first-time donors. Black Hills State does several fundraisers throughout the year, including memorial runs, 1883 dinner, and motorcycle rides. The university hopes to see continuous growth and looks to present a record number of scholarships, February 1st, to potential students. Thank you for watching KBHU Weekly Updates for the week of February 1st. I'm Shelby Reese.